Get Geeked Nation, we are on our new episode. Let me see, episode 57. Before I begin, please, everybody,
hit that like, hit that subscribe, tell a friend, help me get to 100 subscribers.
All right. I know we missed another week. But I think I'm going to be doing this podcast now probably bi-weekly anyway. So I feel like I'm going to do it once a week or 1 week and then skip a week and then another week do the podcast. So that's going to be our kind of like our new schedule. And if I have anything that I do really, really want to talk to, then we'll do it weekly, you know. It all depends, right? But besides that, though, I am getting back into the whole Pokemon Go Battle League, so those videos are going to come out more often. So on this channel, on the Get Geeked Network channel, you're going to see a lot more Pokemon Go Battle League videos, because I just been having fun doing it. I have been having a lot of fun recording it and just playing it. And I know I used to do Call of Duty videos, and I still want to. The only thing is the hardware and the software that I have to record those is just not as good, or it's been acting up and being glitchy on me, so I can't get any good footage, or I can't get any good footage of gameplay for Call of Duty. So that's kind of on me. I'm gonna keep on trying to figure out what I could buy to fix all that, so that I could get back into doing some Call of Duty videos, because we've been having some pretty good games playing Warzone, and it's been a lot of fun, and there's a lot of like funny interactions with me and my team on there, and it'd be great just to get some of those stuff kind of caught on footage and brought to you guys, because I have a blast playing with my friends, and we have a good old jolly time. We're always laughing and it's always fun. So like, you know, I kind of want to share that. But with that said, though, I need to find a way to record better. I do have the Elgato, but for some reason it's acting up. I may have to maybe update it or delete the software and re-upload the software just to make it work correctly, because I know that that actually works. But yeah, I don't know. I just need to figure that all out. But once I do figure that all out, then we'll probably get some Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone videos onto the channel as well. And I want to do more now. So here's the thing. I want to get back to my art roots. I was going through this kind of like black hole or wormhole. I don't know what do you call it, but like I was digging into some YouTube, and I just got stuck. Like I was stuck watching YouTube videos, and I came across this YouTube video. It was almost kind of like an ad, but not really. But I forget what channel it was. I want to say it was like 1000 or something like that. But he basically showcased how he made his process on creating a t-shirt design, and how he drew it up first, and how he did it on Photoshop, and then how he cleaned it up and just made it look nice, and then did the sample of the t-shirt. Like he didn't really show the end result of the t-shirt at the end, but you know, he showed the mock-up of it. So, and to me, even though you didn't see the end result of the t-shirt, I still thought it was pretty cool. Like I thought it was rad, and his artwork was actually pretty cool. And the thing about it is, I used to work in t-shirts. Like I used to design t-shirts, and I even printed them as well. So I might want to try to do a video like that coming soon in the near future or something. I just need to plan it out, how to, you know, film it and stuff like that. But because I know that the way he did it, he had all the software, he had all the tech to do it. He drew it out on like a pad, like a an iPad first, and then took it to a computer with Photoshop and everything like that, right? But what if you don't have the iPad and stuff, right? How do you create a t-shirt design without an iPad? Although you will need at least some sort of photo editing software. And luckily I do have Photoshop, so I kind of want to maybe do something like that, like, you know, from pen to paper to Photoshop to design, and then if I can, maybe to the actual t-shirt print. I mean, like, I'm not gonna print it myself, of course, because I don't have the machinery for that anymore. Like, I didn't own it either in the past. I had a buddy who owned that company, and he had the machine, and we printed with his machine, right? So, but what I can do is I could design the whole design, maybe try to use like maybe Teespring or a company like that on the internet, and, you know, order myself a shirt, like create an actual site, not site, but just create like a Teespring site or something like that, and put the artwork on there, order one for myself so that I have the physical, and then I can show you the end result, the actual t-shirt itself, right? And then, you know, who knows, like, if once you guys see this video and if you do like the design, you know, maybe I could actually put it up for sale, and, you know, we could make something happen with that. Or, you know, it's just that I wanted, like, when I saw that video, it sparked something in my brain. It's like, I do art. Like, I used to love drawing, I used to love designing t-shirt designs and stuff like that. So, like, I'm thinking, like, why don't I do that for myself now? Like, I should, and I should bring in maybe some people to help or something like that. So I know I'm doing another solo video this week, but I'm gonna try to get a co-host for next week, and then the week after that. So there should be, coming up next week should be another episode, and I'll have a co-host, and then after that I should have another one too as well. So look forward to that, and I'm gonna try to maybe pitch something with one or two of them and see if they want to do something like that, and we'll try to get something rolling, you know. So in the next couple of weeks, maybe by the next month, I should probably have like a video on something like that. And yeah, hopefully we have a design. I will most definitely have a design, and if at the end, if no one else wants to do it, I'll just do it myself, and then, you know, just see where that goes. Let's just throw it at the fan and see if it sticks, right? I mean, I hope it does, because I want to do it, and I want to see if I do it, if it will go somewhere, you know? Because it's always, like, doing it is fun, but it always feels good if the end product goes somewhere. So that's something to look forward to, and I'm hoping that works out. I'm gonna make it nonetheless. If it works out or not, I'm gonna make it nonetheless. So at the end of maybe by the end of August, no, maybe by the end of September, I would say. By the end of September, there should be an end product for sure. You know, whether people buy it or not, it's gonna be up to you guys. Whether it's good or not, it's gonna be up to whoever sees it and likes it. But nonetheless, it's gonna happen. I myself am gonna make it happen. I want to kind of make a competition out of it. Maybe if one of the other two co-hosts wants to kind of compete, maybe do two designs. One person does the design, I do design, and then we put it up for sale and see which one sells the most. And, you know, whoever sells the most wins, and something like that. And we'll put something up for grabs or something. I don't know. So, you know, it just, to me, that sounds fun, and that sounds productive. It sounds like it will go somewhere. So I myself want to do it. So whether the competition happens, whether it's two designs or not, I don't know. But all I know is that by the end of it all, there will be at least one design, and it's going to be up there in the ether for anyone to buy and grab if you guys want it, you know. So I'm probably gonna look into like maybe setting up a shop. I don't know if it's gonna be through Teesprings, but it'll be through some company, something like that. Just because the only thing is I don't have the funds and I don't have the capability of actually doing it myself yet. So I'm gonna have to go through a second party and, you know, have them kind of like do the whole make and mailing and stuff like that, you know, like that, because all that stuff matters, and all that stuff like accumulates into dollar signs. And, you know, like being that I do all of this by myself, that's going to be rough on me, and I'm not going to be able to do that. But it does sound exciting to me. It sounds exciting, and I do want to get back into my art roots, and I do want to do some drawings, and I do want to design some kind of t-shirt. I think I'm going to use the Get Geeked name on it. So Get Geek's going to be somewhere on the t-shirt, but it's going to be whatever my brain kind of creates. So whatever comes out of my thoughts, out of my brain, I'm going to kind of take that and lay it out on paper first, and then from the paper I'm gonna take it and put it onto Photoshop, and then from Photoshop vectorize it and have it ready for print, and then send it off to the third party or second party. I don't know, is it, because I hear third party a lot, but I think it's second party, right? To the second party, and then it'll be ready to buy. And then I will buy it myself, and then get a final product, and then we'll see how it looks at the end as an actual wearable product. And then if it has options to do like stickers and you know, phone covers and stuff like that, maybe I'll do that as well, depending, just to see. But I mean, like, and so if you guys do watch this video and you guys hear what I'm saying and you guys are interested in this and you want to see this done, I also want to kind of film the whole process, so that I'll make a video out of the whole process and try to make a video out of it. And then yeah, but if you do see it, if you do see this and you do kind of like the idea, please comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know, you know, say yes, do it, you know. And then, you know, when I do make the video and you see the design itself, let me know again if you like the design or not, and then, you know, we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm excited. That just, you know, that whole rabbit hole, YouTube rabbit hole, sparked an idea, and I'm excited for this idea. Like, it's perfect for me, and I love it. I even remember back in the days I brought up this idea kind of to Alex and my other nephews, and I don't know why they weren't really hyped up for it, but they weren't, and they didn't really want to do it. But like, just seeing this video, it brought that idea back to me, and too bad that my nephews aren't around to do it with me, but like, it revamped it for me. Like, I do want to do it. Like, it's something that I do want to do, because it's something that I'm good at, and I want to, you know, I don't know. But now I'm just rambling on about it. But yeah, I do want to do that. Other news though, we got a little bit more about Dr. Disrespect. Now, unless you guys are all living under a rock, you kind of know what happened. But Dr. Disrespect, on the last week, he kind of promoted a stream coming on YouTube, right? And it was basically just like footage of a gas station, and he left it up there for like a long time, but long enough to reach like over 300,000 people were just sitting there watching an image of a gas station. It was nutty. So this is Doc coming back to streaming, and of course he can't go back to Twitch, so he did it on YouTube. And he is not partnered with YouTube at all. So before anyone says anything speculating about him and YouTube, I mean, he's not partnered with YouTube, so he's doing all this by himself. But even with him just doing it all by himself, if you watched his first stream there on YouTube when he did come back, because he did stream live the next day, if you saw all of the revenue that came in from his live stream, he doesn't need a partnership. The guy is good by himself. I mean, he brought in over 200,000 people, or maybe over 300,000 people to his live stream. And if you watch the chat room and you watch the donations ticking in and the subscriptions ticking in, like, it was like at least like 3, 4, 5 a second. And some of those were like up to 100, up to 500, or and I'm talking dollars here. And then the subscriptions itself are at least $5 per subscription. Although I know he only gets a percentage of that. I know YouTube gets a percentage of that as well. So it's not an actual whole $5. But that doesn't matter, because you times that by over 300,000 people. He's making at the least almost $250,000 that one stream. Like, it's nutty. Dr. Disrespect does not need a partnership. He will do it by himself. The only sucky thing about the whole thing is, well, before I get into that, he also talked about the whole how he was let go from Twitch and stuff like that, how he was banned from Twitch. He basically said that he doesn't know. He still doesn't know. They didn't tell him anything. They didn't reach out to him at all. He basically he was just banned, and that was it. Like, there was no communication. And then he said that he's just gonna let his legal team do the thing, because Twitch still owes them like millions of dollars from his contract, which I think they were trying to get out of just by banning him. I mean, that sounds about correct. And Doc also goes on to say that they did not do anything at all to warrant a ban, but who knows, who knows who's telling the truth? Because if you're a streamer and you live off of streaming and you make as much and you do as well streaming by yourself as Doc, you don't want to tarnish your name. You're not going to say if you actually did anything or not. So, I mean, that may never, ever, ever come out. But then again, like, if Twitch doesn't say something and Doc doesn't say something, who knows what he did? We all don't know what he did. It's kind of crazy, and it just boggles my mind on, what actually really happened. Because when something like that happens, when something like that, something big like that happens in an industry like that, you're just like, what happened? And when you don't know what happens, it just like, it irks you in the head. Like, you're just like, because you want to know what happened. And the thing about it is that we might not ever know what happens until maybe all of the legal stuff is done with, and then maybe something will come out. And even then, even if all the legal thing does finish, we may not even ever know or find out what actually really happens, because there might be like a term on the agreement of payment at the end of the lawsuit that says no one's allowed to talk about it still, and then payments will be paid, so yeah, it's ridiculous. It's kind of crazy, but it's good to see that Doc is still doing well even by himself. So let's get into that. So the thing is Doc has a bunch of friends, and even though Doc is entertaining by himself, the more entertaining parts of his streams is when he interacts with these other streamers that he's friends with that are on Twitch still. So now that Doc is banned from Twitch, and even though he's streaming on YouTube by himself, the ones that he is friends with that are on Twitch are not ever allowed to stream with Doc, because that goes against the rules of being partnered with Twitch. So we will never see Doc have his banter, have his interactions with his friends again, unless he somehow makes his friends do a big exodus out of Twitch, right? Which is going to be a really tough thing to do, because all of his friends that are on Twitch are doing perfectly well. They're getting paid perfectly well on Twitch, you know? Like, the only way to get them to leave is to give them something more enticing, something more, you know, fruitful than Twitch, which is nothing else. Because let's face it, Facebook streaming, Facebook gaming is just, it's not even competing. It's just not even up there. And then YouTube gaming it's a mess. YouTube gaming is a mess. And every streamer says it, every streamer knows it. They say that if you try to stream on YouTube, it's just a big mess because of their algorithms and their rules and regulations and stuff like that. You can't play certain music. You don't know what music you can play. And then the algorithm, if you don't stream every day, messes with you. And as well as, depending on how long your stream is, if you don't have enough people watching all the way to the end, it doesn't push your stream out, you know? So it's ridiculous. It's weird. It's weird and ridiculous. But so it's tough to get these guys that are happy here sitting there on Twitch to leave Twitch so that he could get people to kind of interact with. The only people that I know that he can interact with right now is Shroud and Ninja, and I know that he's not really friends with Ninja, but he is friends with Shroud. So he hopefully, maybe sometime in the future, he will have a stream where he plays with Shroud. Maybe that would be pretty awesome, because I know that Shroud is not contracted with Twitch or anybody. In fact, I don't think anybody has even heard of Shroud doing anything lately. Like, he hasn't streamed or anything lately. Ninja's been out there. He did a stream on YouTube as well as he also went back to Twitch and streamed on Twitch without a contract now. Ninja's not contracted anybody as well. So, but he did stream on YouTube and Twitch, and both did big numbers. So I guess he's kind of fishing for a contract to see who kind of bites first, you know? Because, I mean, he brought in big numbers, and the thing about it is too, he brought in bigger numbers on YouTube than he did on Twitch. But his whole explanation about it is that it was the time that he streamed, you know, because depending on what time you stream, it'll give you more traffic than other times. And he said that he streamed in a weird time on Twitch that he didn't get as many traffic as he did on YouTube. So who knows? But yeah, the guy's fishing, the guy's big, the guy's good. Like, he himself could also do it by himself as well, but he's just fishing for that, you know, contract, so that he knows that he's set. And the thing about it is, though, he's already set. I mean, the money that he made from the contract of the company that just went down, Mixer, the contract that he had with Mixer, he already got paid out from that. So, like, he's good. The guy has money. He doesn't really need another contract. But, you know, hey, if he could get another contract and get paid some more, that'd be even better. And I think that's what he's trying to do. So good on him. He's doing that. But yeah, but with Doc, though, it's a different story, because not many companies want to give him a contract, so I don't think he's ever going to get a contract, so he has to kind of do it by himself. But he has that pool that he's able to do it by himself. But I don't know how long lasting that will be if it's only by himself, if you know what I'm saying. Like, if he's only streaming just by himself and not with any other friends, not without any other banter with, you know, competitors and stuff like that. Because a lot of his better streams, a lot of the more like watch streams, is him doing these tournaments. And when he does tournaments, he's gonna need a partner, and he can't partner up with anybody that's on Twitch, because those guys will want to stream that tournament as well. And yeah, it's a big old deal right there. I don't even know if he's even able to be able to get onto any tournaments at all, because a lot of these tournaments do end up being streamed on Twitch, unless there's like a YouTube tournament type, like a tournament that's only streamed onto YouTube. He can get onto those tournaments. So we might have to wait and see on that. But yeah, I don't know how long his, traffic, the high amount of traffic will be with him just doing it himself. But for right now, it's gonna work out for him, and he can do it by himself. But in the future, we're just gonna have to wait and see if it has legs, if it has longevity, because a lot of the better moments of the streams, a lot of the better clips that come from his streams are the ones where he is kind of interacting with somebody else other than himself. But yeah, enough of the doc thing though. But like, yeah, because I just kind of like talking about these conspiracies and these stuff that, I don't know, it's just weird. I just like talking about it, and I know it's a little bit better when I'm talking about it with somebody else, but I just couldn't get anybody to come on with me for this week. So it's rough. It's rough when you're doing it all by yourself, and you have to find someone to come on and help you kind of co-host this thing. So, but I'm doing it. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best. Now, I do know that the Umbrella Academy second season has dropped. And I think that's probably what I'm going to save for next week, because I know that Chris is a My Chemical Romance fan, and I know that she, most likely, if she is a My Chem fan, that she is an Umbrella Academy fan. So maybe I will binge the second season of Umbrella Academy and then try to get Chris to come on and we can talk and review Umbrella Academy. So that I will save for next week. And if you are cool with that, look forward to that. Or yeah, because that'll be pretty good. And if you remember a few episodes ago when I had Jason on, we left off on talking about PCs, and I still want to talk about PCs, and so I will bring him back on the week after, or I will try to get him back on the week after to talk PCs, because I feel like PCs is the wave of the future. That's where everyone's gonna go. Console is dying. I feel like consoles only have another 5-10 years maybe, if even that. And I feel like the future is PCs, and we will go into that more deep with more detail in 2 weeks. So next week, look forward to Umbrella Academy talk, and then the week after that, look forward to some PC gaming talk, and maybe some other stuff as well. I always have things to talk about. Like, I have ramblings in my head that goes on and on and on, and so there'll always be more stuff to talk about and other things to go over. So yeah, and that'll be for the next few episodes. And then after that, I know that The Boys Season 2 is also coming out. I want to say that's in September, early September. So that'll give me something more to do and talk about in around that time. And so look forward to that. That I am very excited about, because the trailer, if any of you guys seen the trailer for The Boys Season 2, oh my god. It looks like it is about to get nutty up in there, and I love it, because I don't know if you guys have seen The Boys Season 1, but that was some of the best TV I've seen in a while, and a rendition of superheroes that has never been done before. Like, they were like, I was like kind of like, okay, painting superheroes as the villains and humans as the protagonists. How do you do that? How do you pull that off? And then the humans that are protagonists are riding the line of being too evil or good at all. You know, how does that go? But they pulled it off. It was so good. And they swung for the fences on the first episode too. And that was one of the things that kind of like pulled me into The Boys and made me just stay for the whole season. I mean, it was a short season. It was like only 8 episodes, but oh my god, it was the best 8 episodes I have seen in my life. I think I watched it like in one night. I think I although no, that's a lie. I tried to stretch it because I didn't want to finish it right away. Like, I wanted to spend so much time with it because it was just so brand new, so good, something so refreshing, something I've never seen before. You know, like, and you don't get that kind of stuff anymore lately nowadays. Everything's always like a rendition of something that's already been done, or a remake or a revamp. Like, Hollywood needs to stop doing that. I don't know why Hollywood just keeps on doing that. They take some, like, that they run out of creativity, that they run out of like ideas, or is it just a fad that's going on right now? That the whole thing of taking something old and trying to shine it up and make it brand new and then sell it to us as something new, but, you know, old. That could be blamed on stuff like Stranger Things as well, because Stranger Things did very well and it ran off of nostalgia, right? Like, the nostalgia factor was what sold Stranger Things. And then there was a few other things that came out that's around the same time that did very well, that kind of did the same thing. So it might have been that drove Hollywood in that direction, because Hollywood tends to just moves towards the things that are doing very well. If something pops off and does very well, they just go in that direction, and everything just turns out to be an iteration of that, you know. So it might be because of that. So we might have to blame it all on Stranger Things. Who knows? But yeah, it was just like, lately it's just been a lot of like old stuff revamped and reshined to look like new, and it just got old. But The Boys, though, was something totally brand new and out of left field, that it was just refreshing and tasted very good, you know what I'm saying? So the trailer, though, for season 2, off the hook, crazy, got me hyped. I'm super stoked for the new season. I can't wait for September. If the days have not been going fast enough, it's gonna go even faster, because now I want early September to come already, so that I could just watch The Boys season 2. But yeah, I think I kind of pulled every thought that I have out of my brain as of right now. I thought I might have had some more, but I don't really. That's kind of all that I have in here. Oh, well, there's also the Pokemon Go Fest redo coming up Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with that, or next Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with that, just because it's going to be shorter. It's only 3 hours. And they're not going to have all the habitats that they had. So I might just play it just to play it, but I'm not going to film it or anything. I'm not going to stream it. I was thinking about streaming it because I could figure out a way to stream it. But I think I'm going to go out and play that instead of doing it here from my home. Just because I don't know if you saw the last episode, but my whole explanation about the whole Pokemon Go Fest play at home thing was just like, it doesn't work from home. You have to be out there. for you to get maximum goodness out of the thing, you need to be out there, playing it out, like out in the world. So I might go out to my work area and just play the 3 hours and then come back, and then I will do and then record the podcast and stuff like that. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, I think that's all I have. This is gonna be a short one, guys. I did not go the full hour. It is only right now 35 minutes, but hopefully it was 35 minutes of goodness. You know, just me talking to you guys. Basically, that's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. Anytime that it's just like, if it's just me solo, it's just me pulling all the things that I have in my head out and just putting it out into the ether and just sharing it with you guys. And yeah, but I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys are new around here, remember, please hit that like, please hit that subscribe. And with that said, thank you. I love you, and we will see you guys all on the next episode. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you liked the video you guys just watched, and if you did, please do not hesitate to hit that like button and that subscribe button, and then tell a friend. And if you guys want to see more videos, check them out below. I should have 2 other videos to check out. We have other stuff to see on this channel. And with that said, we thank you guys all for watching, and we'll check you guys out laters.